Hello guys, so now we will see how to integrate our form builder. Here is our package. We have deployed it on npm. So from there you can install it on your machine by doing this command npm start form builder. This is the builder which works on the JSON file. We just need to provide one JSON file and then we will get our form ready from the JSON file. Okay, so now we will see how exactly it works. So firstly we will create one JSON file. To create the JSON file, we have created one form builder, JSON builder here. So we just need to put some payload here. So we'll copy this and paste it here. Copy the payload from Swagger or any other uh, API documentation. So you just need to copy that payload and paste it over here. Once you paste it, just click on Save Payload and Create Form. So now we will see the example from the our one of the project, that is Paper Tree Learning. We will create the add student form from this plugin or from this library. So now you will see this is the form. It has few sections like personal details, academic details, other details, right? And few fields here. So now we'll see how we can create the JSON for this. Okay, so we'll create a form. You just need to give form title here. That will be displayed over your as a form heading. That I'll give it as a registration form. Registration form. Header classes. Container class will be the container for that form. It is edit form. No, it's not an edit form. It is filter. No. Submit URL. Submit URL will be the URL where you need to post that data. So this will come from our api.js file. So for now I'll make it as a user URL. Okay. Then section title. So our first section is personal details. Okay. And for that layout, I want to be the two column layout. The container class for that section and display section, yes. Display section whether to display the title of the section or not. Allowed user IDs. This field will be used for to restrict few users for to displaying that section. Okay, so we will add the first field. First field is first name. The type will be text. Okay, so I need to add few validations. Validations are just required. So I'll add required. Then I'll add second field, which is last name, text, last name. Also validations will be required. Third field is email address. So I'll add again add field, email, email, email address. Okay, I'll add validation. First one will be required and next one will be the email. Now contact number. Add field. Contact number, the field will be mobile. I'll make it as a text. Contact number. Validations. Validations will be required plus phone validations. Okay. So for this section we will take only these four fields for now and we'll move to the academic details. Okay. To add the another section, just click on the add section button. Once you click on the add section, the new sections will be created here. Now you can add the other details as well. Section details. I'll make it as a two column layout. Container class will be the class for the container, this field. Okay, the first field from that is the name of school. School name, that's school name. Type will be text. School name. Validations will be required. Next field, school year. Right, school year. School year is drop down. So we'll add school year. School year means classes here. Input type will be select and school year is school year. So this is the select option. So that's why this option field is opened here. Uh, as we see, these school years are coming from the API, right? So we'll keep this field as a blank and we'll make it from the API. So to get the options from the API, we need to add few fields or we need to fill few fields. Okay, first one is option callback. Which callback we need to use to fetch that option? So I'll make it as a get classes. Okay, whatever name you want to give, you will you can give here. Okay, get classes and the callback URL. The callback URL is from the API.js file, that is classes URL. So I will copy this and just paste it here. Okay, I don't want to change anything from that callback, so I'll put this field as a blank. Okay, and this allowed user ID, whether to show this field for particular user role IDs or not. Okay, fine. So this is done. The next field is uh, we'll take it as a additional details required. Right, additional details, additional details, additional details. So that type is select, right? So these are static values, right? Additional details. So we'll make it as key value pair. Like value will be the ongoing classes. Ongoing classes. And label will be on the right side. That is ongoing classes. We'll add one more field as 11 plus exam. 11 plus exam. Right. Done. We are done now. Okay. So we have added three fields from this and we will add third section, that is the other details section. So what are the fields there? We'll make only two columns. We'll make it as a two column. So we'll take just two fields, that is disabilities and allergies. Disabilities, nothing disable. So that field is radio, right? Okay. So we need to give here options for that radio button, which is yes, no. Yes, done. We have added this field. And then we will add one extra field for allergy, allergy, allergy. So that field will be the radio. Again, that options are yes, no. So I'll copy and paste it. Then, once you have filled up all this form, just make sure you have filled all the things and just press this generate form button. Once you click on this generate form button, your output will be displayed here. So the JSON file will be created. The what are the import sections that we have made, that will be covered. Also the variable declarations that will be displayed, and then the callback methods and all the things will be displayed here, and this is the render section. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll download this JSON file from schema. From schema, copy it, and I'll paste it on my project where I have created that form. I'll paste it here. Again, this import section that we just need to copy it and paste it on in our file. Because I have created one dynamic form file, so I won't be adding this import section because I have already added that. Also the variable declarations I have already made here. And now we'll go with the callback, right? So just click on this copy and paste it. Okay. Once you paste it, you will get all the code here. Copy and paste. Done. Now just you need to copy this as well. Paste it here. Okay. One thing you need to make sure that we have given the get classes method that will call our classes URL. From that, we just need to check for this keys, right? As we see from the classes, we will need uh, we will need two keys like the name and ID, right? So here is title, so we just need to change it as a name, and op.id will be same. Okay. Now you can say the get classes is not called here, so you can call it by using use effect or in any function. I'll just call it get classes method. Fine. So get classes method will be called at first. So now we will see our form. Now I just refresh it. And for school years, no need to do any extra code. Just it fetched all the data from that API. So this is how our form is created. As you can see, we have created our form here, and on the submit button, the validations will be applied by default as we have created the validation from the JSON itself. Once you fill up the form and submit it, you will get your call, or means on the submit, this method will be called submit form, and this form values will include all the data that you have added in this form. So likewise, you can manipulate this form values, or you can manipulate this data and send it to your user's URL or the post API. The user's URL that we have given in the JSON creation form implemented here. So this user's URL will be from the our API.js file. This is how simple it is. We just need to create JSON form, import our, uh, install our npm package, and then the form will be created in few minutes with all the validations and all the fields that has been required or that has we have filled in our JSON form. Thank you.